This is educational, not trading or investment advice, okay? This is entertainment, mainly educational. Future stocks, bond trading of any kind involves substantial risk. You may lose everything you have. Before trading or investments, do your own due diligence. This is not a recommendation to go out and trade with your money, okay? If you do so, you're on your own. If you're watching or listening to this video, you are agreeing to these terms. Okay, let's get to it. Welcome and thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel, day trading for an ROI payout. Just my trade journal market analysis, rule-based price action trading. Monday, November 27th, we've got a 10 a.m. news catalyst, my daily affirmation. I see it and understand. Rigid discipline and rules flexible, and outcome expectations. Independent thinker, impeccable risk manager, precision-based trader, responsible business manager. So here we are. This is the Globex Monday on the left on the ES. And what you're seeing is a long candle wick tail and a body. And relatively, we're at the same level we were last week. But I will point out the highs of last week were 45.80.50. And on the dollar, you see this green candle on the fifth day back on the left on the DXY dollar, and maybe break through a low here. So we'll see on that. So let's go to the annotation charts and look at the levels on the high time frame, and then we'll go to a lower time frame. Next chart. Here we are for Monday Globex. We have a previous week high at 45.80.50, and that is that Wednesday, November 22nd high premium candle wick. So we tagged 80.50, 45.80.50. The low of that day before we had Thanksgiving holiday was 45.43. So where are we for Monday on the level? So the Asia low was coming in at 45.52. New York midnight coming in at 55, and note it's right at the bottom of this red rectangle. These are the levels we pointed out in early September that had relative equal highs. So that's buy side liquidity, and above the top of the rectangle is 45.71.50, and you can see we've really done a good job of hitting that in the prior week. But here we are in the new week, and we opened up with a new week open gap at 45.68.50, and where we are with the London open right here is 59.50, 45.59.50. Have we tagged the 71.50? No, we have not. This has been very interesting because, again, the high has been 45.68.75 so far, just above the new week open gap. But we've only played with, again, this Asia low on a candle wick discount tagging below that red rectangle. So that's it. I'm going to keep it very short on the higher time frame because, again, I'm going to look back 3 days. This red line is equilibrium from these 3 days, so that's important to see how price behaves above or below. So that's coming in at 61.75. And again, that sell side liquidity on this 3 day is 45.42.75. So let's go down to the 15-minute benchmark and look at the levels and the formation of the candles. Okay, the benchmark really helps me out a lot more. So this yellow rectangle is a 3-minute fair value gap from last week. And what I'm noting here last week is on Friday, notice the body of the candles respected this. There's no disrespect with the body of the candles. On Friday, we're going above this. So right now, this black candle right here opened the whole session, and what's important to note is that the consequent encroachment of this yellow rectangle is 69, and again, we did not violate above that on the Monday Globex Open. So that was the new week open gap. There was no gap basically between the Friday close and the Monday open, basically maybe a tick, but I'm just putting that again at 45.68.50. So to me, that's a real important part of this being an inversion fair value gap, unless we're going to violate this CE, consequent encroachment. So here we are right now, currently, as I shoot this video, flirting with the red line, which was what? That is the midpoint of the 3 days, including so far Monday. So that goes back Friday and it goes back Wednesday. So just keep in mind, again, the high is previous week high of 45.80.50 up here. So what I'm thinking again is all the levels I've already pointed out on the higher time frame chart, but what it looks to me here is, again, this is looking very similar here to possibly a 2022 model, ICT model, where we had the high, we had displacement, we would go up a purge and revert level where the 50%, I'm really going to see how price behaves below the New York Midnight Open. And then the question is, are we going to, at the news event on the 10 a.m., I think that's new home sales, Asia low, 45.52 is a level. So below that, what do we got? Again, that was the Wednesday low at 45.43. So this is the range here. It's going to be a drill of Monday after a holiday week. So that is the drill, and the drill is keep it not full size trading in the AM, wait for a cleaner setup in the afternoon, and then here's the levels all laid out. So that kind of wraps this video. I appreciate the subscribers and those who send me a like to support the channel. You take care. Aloha. Bye.